why I PTA, why I love the PTA. First of all, just a reminder that we're doing our drive of membership drive, hoping that we can get a few extra people in. There's some prizes from the PTA if we can get 14 members this month. So we encourage you to become a member if you haven't already and join this team of happy peppy people. Okay, so uh, yesterday uh, we talked a little bit about how uh, not thinking about just our children, but the kids in our school, all of them, and being able to bless their lives as well, and to make sure that their experience here at the school is a good experience. Well, so to go on with my story, the year that Laura was president and that I was her president-elect, we really felt like we should go to the PTA convention, which, if you know me, you'll know that I really like meetings and I like writing down notes and I like learning. I should probably go back to school. I should go back to college just to go to school. Anyway, so we went to convention, and while I was there, somebody said something that has really made a difference for my PTA experience. And that was, you want the best experience for your child. And if you think long term, your child is going to marry somebody else, right? They're going to get married to somebody. And that somebody, like, you will love them as much as your own child, hopefully. And if you think of that child, don't you hope that somebody takes care of them at their school as well? Does that make sense? I'm probably not saying that in a very well way, but it made me think outside of my box, outside of my school, and think, well, how am I going to like how is this organization really helping not just my school but all the schools? And so then all of a sudden, my little one block that's become a three is now 6 blocks because all of a sudden I realized that PTA doesn't just think about their one child or just their one school, but now they're thinking about all the schools and how this school has a really great, let's say, even safety precautions. Like, all of our whole district is working on being safe, right? And making sure the doors lock and that there's not an access point that uh, the bad guys can get into, right? And I'm not saying that that was a PTA thing, but the PTA is an organization that would say this should be in every school, and then they will push for it legislatively. I'm really excited because uh, since today's Friday, um, okay, that's making it confusing. This is actually Thursday, and tomorrow is Friday, and I will have been able to go to the PTA day at the Capitol where I get to talk with our legislatives and get to find out how we're doing with bills and how our legislation is protecting our children. And right now I feel like it's so prevalent because there's so much going on that we're worried about our education for our children and what is being taught in the schools and making sure that I don't know, we can go on a whole nother tangent on what we think schools should be teaching or not teaching. But honestly, it's just so good to know that there is a group of really well educated people that are watching what comes through our legislative um, stuff. And I would love to be part of that group. And the thing is that you can be. There are, excuse me, there are groups under the PTA family. So you've got the PTA and then like the PTA board, and then underneath that is what you have as commissions. And I should have written down what all the commissions are because I don't always remember all of their names. But there's like a family life commission. There's a involvement commission, I think. There's a safety commission. There's an advocacy commission. There's like all these different groups that, like, if you're like, I really care about the safety of my children, then you can join this safety commission and you can attend their meetings, which is like maybe 3 times a year, and it's all on Zoom. So you just log on. It's not even hard. And you can then participate in these meetings that aren't just about our school, but it's about all the schools in Utah, as long as they have a commissioner, which a lot of us don't because we don't have enough people that understand the vision of the bigger picture. So that's kind of why I'm doing this too, is hoping that you guys understand, that we can find people that want to be more involved in a very simplified way where you don't have to go to meetings, but you can sit at home and Zoom in 3 times a year. And it's really, I don't know, it's such a great opportunity, especially for a mom that wants to be more involved but doesn't feel like she can. Um anyway, so so tomorrow when I get to go talk to our advocacy commission or advocacy people, they go over every bill that comes in through the Senate and through the House, and then they review them. And then they say, okay, well, we like this bill for these reasons. We encourage you to vote yes. And we don't like this bill because of these reasons. We would ask you to vote no. And then we're able to send that to our representatives and find out, or like let them know what we say. And oftentimes, our representatives don't hear much feedback from the people. And so, and mainly because none of us know what we're looking at or what we're reading or how it pertains or what it means. And so, having this group of people that are reading these, and hopefully we trust them, that we can then believe that we like this bill or we don't like this bill. So I would love to talk more about that one tomorrow because that's where I'll be going, and hopefully I have more information, just more fun things to share with you. But why do I PTA? It's because I really I want every child to have a good opportunity and a good experience in their elementary school. And or in their high school, middle school, whatever school. I just want them to enjoy school. I want them to have opportunities to learn things that they wouldn't have otherwise, or have good opportunities to grow their relationships with their friends and with their family, especially like with Family Week. I read that in the PTA handbook about Family Week when I first became president, and I was like, we need this in our school. And that's why we have a Family Week, is because I really wanted to make sure that our families felt welcome in our school, especially after COVID. Like, that was a hard year. And it still is kind of hard getting parents to come in. And I don't know, I just feel like it is a place that anybody can be a member and not have to do anything. Like, you don't have to go to the meetings, you don't have to devote your years of your life to, but doing a little bit really is very good, very helpful, and doesn't burn out the people that are doing stuff. Anyway, it's kind of hard talking on these things. Like, nobody's giving me feedback. I'm just rambling. And honestly, I don't even feel like I'm talking to anybody right now because nobody's on here. Anyway, yeah, there's prizes to be won this next Tuesday. So, um, become a member and join the team of PTA people. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.